Hey guys, what's up? I'm Shay and welcome to another quarantine sesh with me. um Again, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. It's not gonna be anything elaborate because I'm literally just gonna go to get the car serviced with my mom. Me and my mom share a car because I have a car but it's not too reliable, and since I drive far to work, I usually, like take her car, so we kind of like share it. So anything that we do to it, like we kind of go together, so that I don't know if she needs help with paying or something, then I can help her out since I'm like the main user of her car. Not that you guys needed to know that. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna do simple makeup. And honestly, like, I've been doing my makeup almost every day only because I'm so bored. Like, there's nothing else to do, so I'm just like, might as well improve my skill, although I don't see any improvements. Mainly because I haven't really been like using any eye stuff. Alright, my phone took a fall. Oh crap. It's because I'm charging it and I put the stuff on top of the wire. So it fell. Sorry. I apologize for the quick interruption. So other than that, I just want to quick touch up on, I know that I've been talking about like a lot of stuff during quarantine and like kind of like vlogging and just like mixing up my subjects, and I have touched up on like anxiety and stuff. So I kind of want to get into a deeper talk of that because I know that I'm not the only one who's getting super triggered by being locked up in the house. And I hear all types of things about quarantine, and people getting mad that people are complaining that they're stuck indoors and all that stuff, and a lot of people are saying,
oh my god guys, it's not that hard, like deal with it, get over it.
yes, it may not be that hard for people who are used to staying indoors or who prefer staying indoors, like maybe people who don't like stepping out into society, or who every day that they go to work or school they feel it's a chore and they'd rather be at home. Like maybe it's easy for them, or people who just wanted a break. Like everybody wants a break, but the thing is there's people like me who don't don't do well when we're at home, kind of like trapped in our own thoughts, if I could say, because that's essentially what it is. Like we're trapped in our own thoughts. And I've been kind of like overthinking a lot of things that I shouldn't even be overthinking. I should be like happy and uh, happy and trusting, but it's just like there's always things in the back of my head that are telling me like, oh, like you shouldn't be happy right now, you don't deserve to be happy, blah 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 blah. And that's usually how I am as a person. Like even when I am distracted and I start to like, things start to go really well in my life, I start to like kind of freak out and question why it's all happening. And now that I'm locked indoors every day, it's like 10 times worse. So my anxiety has been through the roof. And I try to do a lot of things throughout the day to get it out of my mind. Like like this morning, I've been waking up very early. First off, every day I've been waking up at 6 in the morning, and like I usually try to fall back asleep just because I'm like, I don't want to be awake at 6 in the morning. Like as much as I love it and want to be productive, some days I just still feel really exhausted. So I try to fall back asleep and then I can't. And today I was starting to get really, really anxious and just think about a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have been thinking about. And then the first thing I did was like, okay, you know what? No, like you're gonna meditate. So I started meditating. I started doing these like mantras that I actually stole from Beyonce, that she does every time before a concert, where she like inhales positivity, exhales negativity, inhales confidence, exhales fear or anxiety. She does those kind of things. So I started doing that. I started kind of like telling myself, this is not who you are, like these are not your thoughts, don't believe them, blah blah blah. Like I literally had to lay in my bed and just do everything that I possibly could to like distract myself. And that's just what it's been this whole time. And I hated that there's people who don't feel like this, who are kind of just like, oh my god, like stop complaining, stop being babies, we're all in this together, like we're all going through the same thing. And it's like, no, I don't think we're all going through the same thing, because I don't think there's people who are every day freaking out over the smallest shit that like they shouldn't even freak out about. And that's just me. So it's like when I see people that feel like me, I'm just like, I get you, and it's totally okay to feel this way. And stop letting the other people who apparently have perfect brains, like making you feel like shit for feeling like that, because it's not cool, you know. It's just like people who aren't anxious don't understand what an anxious brain is, and it sucks. And I would never wish anxiety on anybody else, because honestly it's like the worst. I've had it ever since I could remember. And I mean, I feel like I have like functioning anxiety, because you know, I do things. I work. When I was going to school, I go to school. You know, I'm social. I hang out with people. I do things. But there's a lot of days where I'm really anxious. Like, I'm just in my head a lot, and I'm, you know, I could be having a panic attack when I'm hanging out with my friends, and you know, they don't really notice, because I kind of like already know how to control it and how to keep it to myself. But there's been a lot of times where I'll be like at work, or even when I'm driving to work, and all of a sudden a panic attack just hits me, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know. So that's pretty much what it's been right now. And you know, but it's also been good. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's been a terrible time. Like, it's also been good. You know, I've actually been able to work consistently on my YouTube channel. I've been able to just spend a lot of time with my family, and you know, I got my bike last week, and I was super excited to start riding it. But then they announced that it was gonna rain all week, and it literally has not stopped raining today. It started this morning or in the middle of the night, and it hasn't stopped at all. So I think it's gonna be like that for a few more days. So I'm not gonna be able to ride my bike, which means I'm just gonna be at home doing absolutely nothing. But I've also been reading. Like, I had been putting away reading. So I'm currently reading the first Harry Potter book, because yes, I have never ever read Harry Potter or watched the movies. I saw the first one years ago, and then it didn't really interest me, so I kind of was just like, eh. But my best friend is like a super Harry Potter stan, so she was like, read it, and she bought me the first book for Christmas. So I'm currently reading it, and yeah, like, I'm hooked on it. I love it. So there's that. And then of course I've just been doing my makeup and kind of just like dilly-dallying. But yeah, I mean, as tough as it's been, I feel like you know, everything happens for a reason. And I think that, well, I'm hoping that just something good is gonna come out of all of this, and that it's not gonna be like this forever, you know. And you know, I'm working every day on controlling my thoughts, and on just like not letting myself get carried away with them, and not letting myself overthink things. And you know, they've gotten the best of me, I'm not gonna lie, they have. And I'm not gonna get deep into what I'm talking about, but it's been scary. It's been scary, because even I myself sometimes don't really recognize the thoughts that I'm having. Like, it's really hard to explain, but it's a really scary thing, because as much as, you know, you want to control them, and you want to think like, oh, it's you're just overthinking, you're just overreacting, there's always that linger in the back of the head that it's like, well, what if you're not? Like, what if you're actually, the anxiety that you're feeling is actually you, or the universe trying to tell you something, and you're trying to ignore it because you think it's your anxiety. But then, like, you know, and that's pretty much what anxiety is. Anxiety is like you trying to convince yourself that it's just your anxiety, but anxiety is trying to convince you that it's not, that it's really you getting little signals from the universe about shit, you know. And then, like, sometimes when you say things out loud, like when you start opening up to people and you say it out loud, you're like, oh my god, I sound like a psycho. But when they're in your head, they're just there, and you're just like, no, like, I know I'm right, you know. So I don't know, it's a really scary feeling. I just wanted to like touch base on that, because I know that I know there's a lot of people who feel the same way as me, and they're probably scared too, you know. It's because it's a really scary thing. And but I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, like, it's like you're not alone, pretty much, you know. I'm right here. I feel the same way, and you know, I'm pretty sure, as bad as I feel, I'm pretty sure some people have it worse, and I like pray for them. And you know, every once in a while I'm just like, please, like, just let this go away already, just let it just pass, and let people just like go back to their normal lives. But I don't know, it just it's a really scary thing. So if you're going through this and you know you like whatever I'm saying resonates with you, just know that like you're not alone. And you know, as annoying as it is when people say, well, it's gonna be okay, like just distract yourself, just breathe, like it really is about that. It's about breathing, staying positive, knowing that everything's gonna be okay, and just finding things to do, you know, like don't let your thoughts get the best of you. Don't let your thoughts get you down and like kind of like wither away. Just start reading, start meditating, start exercising, you know, cook, just anything that will distract yourself, you know, work on your makeup skills. It's tough, but it's not impossible to overcome, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I didn't finish my makeup, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. I'm actually not gonna wear mascara. I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes and then put on some lip stuff, but I still want to eat a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and then just like finish myself off. So that sounds so dirty. So I'll catch you guys later. I'm sorry if this is like too deep for some of you, and if it is, I apologize, but I just felt like it was something that I needed to touch up on, because I know that I've been like all happy-go-lucky in other videos, but there's also this side of quarantine and everything that's been going on right now. So yeah, you're not alone, you guys. And as always, like, you guys can reach out, you know, comment. If you don't want to comment your personal stuff, I understand, but you're not alone, you know. Don't be afraid to speak up about it. And yeah, like my videos, subscribe if this kind of stuff gets your attention, because I mean, this is who I am, you know. Like on my videos, I'm being 100% myself, and I like talking about things in life. Like that's just who I am. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.